And we're live. We're almost live. Are we? Testing.
And we're live.
There I am.
We're almost live. Are we? Testing.
I'm starting later than I wish I had, but I got held up by lunch and whatever. And it's gonna be a shorter stream anyway. I have like an hour 10 minutes from now on, since it's a fill day, a fill stream day. Yesterday in the last minute I started working on the folded version, the wings. I really don't know if that's how it works, or if it's what's that gonna look like. I'm gonna have to make a bump in here to hide, like, because of the elbows. I don't know if it can really stretch this way, if it would really bend this so much, but otherwise I don't know how else I would wrap it. I don't know how the hell to wrap the sort of wings around it, the sort of arms around it. I guess the idea is for it to convey just that look. It might not work. I haven't tweeted about it yet. There it is. It's pointless. Nobody comes from Twitter ever. Even people who know me and follow me and watch me here. Is it Thursday? What day is this? Yes, it's a fill day. I said it. Okay. This, I'm probably gonna have to fix something because it cannot really be that close to the fur. Or it could be, but I mean, I don't want it to. This is pretty much colliding with the fur. I've rotated it for one arm to be away from the other, but one arm, you know what I mean. This is gonna be underneath anyway, the one on top is gonna be this one, so maybe I only need to make... Oh, I cannot do that. This arm underneath cannot be over the arm. This finger here has to go under the arm. God dang it. Otherwise this arm would go like through the wing. This has to go like under here and rotated maybe this way. Anyway, it's precisely the wing that's gonna be like underneath, so it shouldn't collide with the arm, with the other forearm, or with the crystals, or with anything. Anyway, only one of the two is gonna be visible, because it's going to be wrapping around the other. How did I do this? Why didn't I think of softening it? Anyway. I'm probably gonna dynamish it. Hey Breen, how are you? What is happening? Here we are. I'm fine. I almost didn't stream because my internet was not working. There was like a storm last night that it wasn't even that bad, but the service got interrupted and it only returned. They only restored it like in the morning, but it wasn't still working at full capacity, so I thought I wasn't going to be able to stream. And Thursdays are shorter streams anyway, so I thought, well, I can miss it and it's no big deal, but then it looked like it worked, so I thought of just going live. Yeah, I don't know if maybe the storm was much worse elsewhere, because here it wasn't a big deal, but apparently it was bad enough to cut the service. The same thing happened the other night, but it was a bigger storm here. Like a big snowstorm? How do I even do this? Right. It must be hard to predict. Right? I don't know how do bats wrap their freaking wings around them. And I'm making this up and I don't know if this is how it works. Should I think the whole point is that they really close this arm around it. And it's more about that than anything else. It's more like this. I feel like that is not very effective for me. None of these fingers are really gonna show. This is gonna create a mess here with the fur. I don't know, the way that I'm doing it is kind of dumb, but I think it should work better than... Because all of these freaking segments, they gotta really bend around the shape. The forearm is kinda long. This form of the arm that's not covering much. There's a cable here that's bothering me. What is this? Oh, it's the laptops. Now I don't know if I should try to... This elbow is looking really weird. I don't know if I should try to bend the actual membrane of the wing or just make a completely new shape. Because this goes from here. Maybe I can make like just a sphere. Out of a sphere, maybe I can flatten it in some places, and then this is not a sphere, I think. I have to change that. There's a file that's called sphere and it's not a sphere. I always fall for it. Yeah, I think it's because I loaded a file like this, like a sphere, and I started adding things to it, and I reshaped it into something else entirely, and I saved it again, and I still saved it as with the file name of sphere. So I tricked myself into thinking it's still a sphere, and it's not. Maybe a cylinder would have been better. There are probably better ways to do this, but I don't know any. This should go kind of from the symmetry on. I don't need it on for once. I don't need it on. I probably should hide the fur because it really gets in the way. Where's the fur? Is this a fur? Yeah. This should stick here to the leg and here to the side and come here to a sharper shape here in the elbow. I don't know if this is going to work, but I have to make like a variation of the wings sort of wrapped around him, because I cannot really rig the other wings to really pose them as wrapped around him. Yeah, could be. Kinda looks like it's covered in foam or something. I should make this in a relatively low resolution, and because this goes where this connects. Oh, it doesn't. This just connects here with the leg and it goes kind of loosely until this, oh, this freaking finger goes all the way in. This one is like out here, this other one really comes out here, because I don't know how else to wrap this weird structure around the guy. I have to make a bump somewhere where the other elbow is. I have to remember that. This comes here to this other sort of finger, I guess. This should be softer here in between. There shouldn't be this tension. This is looking very weird. This is, I don't know, I'm gonna have to fix this one finger inside, because it's bending too much inwards. It's gonna sort of collide with a fur or something. It's gonna bother me there. Just a little bit further forward. So it's just gonna be from here. Oh no, from. Wait, where is the? Oh, from here, from the calf to this point, and from this part of the middle of the torso to the elbow. Why is this so strange? It doesn't need to be any of this part below. It's not required. This only comes from, well, kind of from here, from half the calf, and all through the thigh. But to this finger inside, where is this? It's kind of sunken in there. Where even is there it is. I found it. That tip. I have to bring the whole thing to this level, to where that finger is. So from here it should stretch more closely to the calf. Just this tip, it should be like this here. And from this somewhere to this other side here. This is messy. Is that really? Yeah, there is no other finger in the way or anything. I was going to try to start finishing the main sculpt, and then I realized, oh, I have to make this version of the wings that's really folded around him. I kept forgetting about that. So yesterday, in the last minute, I made this version of the arms of the wings, but I mean the arm part of the anatomy. Okay, I think now I'm at least taking it to the kind of extreme positions that it has to be. I have to soften everything in between so it looks like it's in a kind of a tension. But it should look like it's held by this frame of this structure of this bones of his fingers. I don't know why I've complicated things for myself so much. I could have done simpler characters, simpler animals that are going to be easier to rig and animate. Between the freaking spider that has way too many legs, I've really complicated my life. Here I should soften this as much as I can. And I have to think of the other elbow. The elbow from the other wing is gonna be sticking out of here somewhere, I think. Oh, here, of course. How do I even pull the wing? I'm gonna have to do something with this. But I'm gonna have to rotate it a little bit, so I don't think this is gonna work. Oh. This elbow is sticking out of the wing. Oh, and this is also sort of sticking out. In any case, I mean, only the wing on top is gonna be visible. I can sort of fake the effect of it, like being both wings wrapped around. What am I doing? Solo. This angle, I wanted, right. This is again very close to the chest. Ay, why is it so complicated? This finger I should rotate a little bit because it's too close to the torso. As long as it doesn't collide with the other ones. This finger too. It's probably too high. Could go there, kind of. I don't want it to touch the torso either. And this one should go under the arm here. And maybe over there it could kind of work. There's also a problem with crystals. I cannot wrap the wings any further because they're gonna be I have to mind also this joints here, I guess, because they're gonna stick out of it. Yeah. So even this, oh, this wing, right? This wing cannot go this far because it would go through this one. Again, that's probably the thing that I'm gonna have to cheat, and I'm gonna have to make some fingers disappear or something, because yeah, otherwise they would be like sticking through this one, or going the wrong way completely. So this, where is it? These fingers have to wrap, cannot go around him because this is where the wing starts. Kind of the same thing applies to this one, right? This finger cannot go over the leg because the other wing starts here. It would be going... Well, I guess it could fold from down here, yeah. I don't even know, why is this so confusing? For God's sake. How is this so complicated? I'm just gonna try to make one side. Yeah. Anyway, the only visible one is going to be the top one, and maybe I can make like some detail here of this other arm, because this wing is going to end like here in an arch here. So I can make something, and maybe through up here we're going to be able to see some of the other arm, but I guess I'm gonna just have to cheat it and pretend it's all there when it's not all there. Why is this so complicated? Yeah, I'm just gonna work on the visible side, and the rest I guess I'm just gonna sort of fake it. I'm just gonna pretend it's there. I wanted to bring back some gaming for a short stream like today's, but I didn't really have time to try to have anything sorted. I had lunch kind of late. Then I have to do some sort of paperwork with my mom, or help her with some stuff. And anyway, again, my internet wasn't completely there, so I didn't even hurry because I thought I wasn't going to be able to stream today. Oh no, this corner should be here. I'm thinking that maybe between tomorrow's and Saturday streams I should be able to finish this guy now. And I don't know what would I do next. Maybe I should try to start making some environments or some props and stuff like that. The only thing I've done so far was the sort of medallion that I did the other day, that I'm not even sure if I'm gonna use it. This should be kind of flat here. There's no need for it to be rounded. Can I flatten this with a flattened brush without making it look like faceted or something? This should go here. That looks sort of alright. I wish there was That's also something that I miss from Sculptris. The flatten tool, the flat brush, has, like, when you use it with sort of a negative value, it makes the opposite of flattening. It really enhances and emphasizes the shapes in a way it's not what this one does. What the hell am I looking for? Crease. Here I need to make a negative crease, like this, I think. Okay. I need a bit of an angle here. This probably needs to be a little bit... Maybe I can use flatten again here, up here. It's a bit too rounded. Maybe I can do it in the lower geometry. I am gonna have to make somewhere here. Oh no, it's here on this side. I'm gonna have to make the elbow sort of stick out. Yeah, I try to sort of give things to the best finishing that I can, but I don't do a lot of details, to be honest. Probably there's a lot more I could do to the face, and I'm probably pretty much gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna try to do to kind of paint some sort of pattern that looks more like hair on the face, but I'm not doing an awful amount of details. A lot of people who really do this professionally make like an insane amount of detail. I feel like my brain doesn't even work that way. When I see the kind of thing professionals make, I'm like, not only technically I'm incapable of doing that, but really there's something like my brain cannot even fathom that kind of thing. I should save before it crashes. Not that it has to crash, but it has been crashing lately. Yeah, I sort of try to keep up with that kind of thing. Very often I oversee things, and until the last minute I don't realize that I was supposed to refine something that I never did. I try to keep up with things and try to put everything that needs to be in place. What did I just do? There we go. This should probably come from the other side of the leg, because it starts here. It starts on the middle of the leg, in the middle of the torso. And here. Now we can polish, maybe a little bit. Okay, Breen. See you later at Phil's. I don't know if Phil's going to start later or something today. He said he's still... I think he's gonna end earlier, like the other day, because he's still in charge of the house and Apollo and everything. So, see you later at Phil's. I'm not even... Oh! It's only half an hour from now. I keep forgetting that I have to really watch the clock today. Do I have... no. Maybe I should do this at a higher... Okay, see you. See you later. I'm probably not going to make a lot of progress today, but I really wanted to come and try something today with a winged thing, with the folded wings, since it's a detail that I have been neglecting and I forgot I had to deal with. If I at least get this thing more or less in place today, it's gonna be a win. This should be actually from here, not this smaller brush, somewhere here to there. Maybe a softer or more pronounced curve. I keep missing Aventura's streams. He streams early in the morning for me. I'm not even awake. These days I've been waking up like at noon pretty much. I barely have time to try to have some lunch. Could that be something like that? It should come here, closer to this tip, and then from here to here. I keep reminding myself of Phil Jameson every time I say here like that. I don't even remember in what video. He says in the similar way to how he says fired in the Hamlet factory. In some video he says here in a very sharp way, and every time I say here I think of him. Oh, I forgot that I should bring the elbow out thing, like, on this other arm. Well, I can still do it, I can reverse the mask and do it. I didn't have symmetry on here, right? For once I don't know, I don't need symmetry. Is it like that? It should be probably more round. This is probably the kind of thing that I can make cleaner later. That should work more or less. I don't know what that was. Anyway, I should bring out the freaking elbow. I should invert the mask here and make the other arm visible, because this freaking elbow sticks out here and it kind of ruins everything. God damn. Is the stream still up? Testing.
Still up. Testing.
There I am. How do I do this? How do I stretch this out, but still preserving this edge here, this other thing here? Maybe it's a job for Move Elastic. That's always very dramatic. It's always like very exaggerated. I don't even see what I'm doing. Can I now? This is gonna look terrible, but I feel like I have to try, at least from this angle, to sort of stretch this and hint at the fact that it should be much softer going down here. Like it's a pretty soft membrane. Again, in the worst case scenario, if I have to hide or really cheat this too, I'm probably gonna have to, I don't even know what I'm saying. I might push this elbow in some way. gonna look pretty stupid. I think I'm gonna have to cheat this thing entirely and maybe keep the arm there and everything, but I'm gonna have to make this forearm and this sort of whole situation. Just gonna make it shorter. Just gonna put it like in there. I guess these wings are going to need to be more leathery than translucent, because of the translucency thing is going to be a mess for these folded wings. It should be like a small bump. It should be more like this, maybe. Not more than that. Not a lot more. Something like that. It should be more subtle, as opposed to what I was doing. Shit, what time is it? I keep hiding the stupid clock and I have to be able to see it. I don't know what's Phil gonna do today. I don't know if he doesn't want to start any new games, so he keeps going back to Hades and Slay the Spire. I feel like he doesn't want to start anything new. I found out we've needed a new bot for a while, since our Horus stopped working. Why does the mask looks too freaking soft? Can I sharpen the mask? I don't know if I should refine it somewhere. Probably a lot of places. I'm gonna make a first attempt of extracting the wing from this shape. Let's make it simple, 0.01. It's probably still gonna be too thick, but is there anything I can do to extract like inwards in a way? If I did the display properties, if I flipped this inside out, can I extract like inside out? Kinda looks like it. Oh. No, it's only... No, I don't think this... Wait. Right, I was still being able to see this, I don't want to see that. Okay. So it does work. Again, it's very, very thick. I can probably soften these edges. It should have been extracted as softer anyway. This edge I don't care for so much. Well, yeah, it probably should be cleaner or tighter to the mask. What the hell is that thing? Looks like shit, but can we polish? Would that really do anything? Maybe we can. Deflate a little bit. It is very thick. I should have done it thinner. Let's go back. And extract. No. This cannot stick out through there. I'm gonna have to fix that arm. I probably can fold these two fingers inside, like just between the legs. I don't necessarily have to make that wing sort of work. I've been thinking of making some kind of animations in a sort of stop motion-y way, but it would be painstaking and it would look very different to everything else. So I don't know, I don't think it's worth it, but it's like a possibility for scenes like these that keep haunting me, that I don't know how am I gonna do the unfolding of the wings. Let's frigging remesh. Is that too low? kinda low. It's a polygon count. But it's easier to make this. Soften this into shape. Have to bring this tip here anyway. And then soften this little part. How do I... Okay, that worked. Just masking that little tip. This has to go here over the leg. I feel like it's kind of working. Question mark? I should save just in case. This knee should not be visible from here. This thing should cover the knee. Should come from this side. I guess that's kind of interesting. Okay, I should... What is... Oh, it's the wing. There's very little time left, but I wanted to at least get one wing done and the other one at least sort of positioned. There's a weird edge showing here that, well, not a weird edge, it's just where the thing ends, I guess. I don't want it to be showing necessarily. Again, now I have to fix the sort of fingers in the other wing so they won't be sticking through this one. They shouldn't be poking out of this one. Here I should make like a negative crease again. I think I had it before, but after so many reshapings of this and everything, they just kind of disappeared. So many remeshings and all. Okay, just a few more minutes until fill starts. I should go and fix that other arm. I probably don't need to really see the wing. I just need to work on this. It's just a little hand, I guess. Can I mask this shape's weight? Now that we're here, I should adjust this arm. There. Oh, and this one too. It's mostly this little hand thingy. How do I individually... Okay. I can rotate finger by finger, I think. Or I should be able to. And rotate them to put them on this side. Where the hell is it? On this side of the leg. Because it cannot cross to the other side, or it would collide with the wing here. It would go through. Maybe I can stretch this a little bit here. I can rotate this forward a little bit so it's not that close to the fur. Now this one has to come here. This one's gonna be a problem. Well, maybe I can stretch it again because I had bent it. For the sake of stretching it, for the sake of wrapping the wings around, but now I can maybe bend this here again. Right next to the leg. I think that's the right position. Again, I'm gonna have to dynamesh that, all that stuff into place. Okay, that's kind of colliding with the freaking thing. This I can probably move a little bit. In there, and this other finger, this one, I'll probably move inside a little bit and rotate it outside. Well, I can rotate it all the way here as long as it doesn't touch. I can rotate it like that. So this wing has to end up crammed in here a little bit, but all for the sake of it's all the room it has, really. You can rotate it this way a little bit. And why this is bent. Hey Duffy! I'm almost done because it's a fill day, but I'm trying to figure out how the hell to make his wings sort of wrap around him. Here I'm gonna have to make room for this sort of this finger here. I had completely forgotten about it. I was already yesterday trying to move on towards finishing him, painting him, giving whatever kind of finishing that I can, and then I remembered I have to make a folded version of the wings. And it's such a problem because one gets in the way of the other. They have to sort of wrap around him the best they can, but there's the elbow sort of sticking out here, there's some joint sticking out in here. So it's a bit of a problem, but I feel like, I don't know, this will have to do anyway. Oh, it's almost fill time. And I'm not ready. I should make some kind of renders just to post as today's progress. I don't even know. It's upside down anyway, so it should be. Let's make a little render here. It has to be kind of like that. Let's make another. Oh crap, I thought it was going to keep the one here. I'm gonna have to shit, I have to go over to Phil's, but I have to make quickly a screen capture here. And save this one here. God damn it, I never have time for anything, I feel like. Another one from this side. I almost didn't stream today because I was going to have it was going to be a shorter stream anyway because it's a fill day and everything, but also my internet was down since last night because there was a storm or something. I don't know, it's not that big a deal of a storm, but it's the second night in a row that happens.
What's up, folks?
Oh, there's Phil.
How do you do?
Well, at least I did some of the frigging wing today.
How about this fade out? Pretty good. Pretty clean. I didn't even notice when the music actually ended. Duffy, hello.
Okay, see you over at Phil's, Duffy.
It's Thursday.
Thank you, Breen, if you're still around somewhere. Thank you anyone who might have been lurking. I should be back tomorrow for a full stream. I should finish the other wing. Shut up, Philip, you're messing with my brain. I should be back tomorrow for a full stream, and I think I might finish this guy on Saturday. So, see you next time.